Vibrations Radio. Positive Vibrations with AZ. Positive Vibrations Radio on all streaming platforms. You're in tune to Positive Vibrations Radio. Pozytywnie wibracje.
Positive Vibration.
Vibraciones positivas.
أونتاوية من كتكت راديو تكتاتلا.
Positive Vibrations Radio on all streaming platforms.
Check. Yes. Yeah. For real, we can make it. Yeah, man. Positive Vibration Radio. Positive Vibrations Radio. Yeah, man. Today, just want, whole a little reasoning. Yes, indeed. Yeah, man, April 11th, 1963. Yeah, man, today what? April 11th, 2023. Yes, indeed, known as the Coral Gardens Incident or Coral Gardens. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think Coral Gardens is the proper name. St. James. Yes, man, Jamaica. Yeah, and it's something that, you have to remember. Yep. Especially Rasta people cannot forget. Yeah, man, this can't go out of Rasta people mind. No time. Yeah, and when it comes to this time, yeah, man, we have to pour that libations. Yes, as I'm saying, people, bad Friday, but the exact date still is April. Come like me spell April wrong too, you know. Put 2L. Yeah, man, but anyway, April 11th, 1963, go down in our history. But was never taught in the schools in history class. For real, was never taught. Yeah, so you find it say, yeah, man, it have to get taught. Won't get taught on won't you hear about it on mainstream media? Well, just recently you start hear about it, but it's usually some ones dealing with, equal rights and Afrocentricity that even care about it. The public at large don't even care about it. Yeah, serious thing. As a matter of fact, some Rastafaris don't even care about it. Them say to move on. This period, this time of the year, enough Rasta celebrating. Easter. Man, some celebrating resurrection. Yeah, someone to move on from Coral Gardens. Them say, you know man, but it have to be remembered, yeah, so generations to come will know about this and know say yes, it can't happen again. Cannot happen again. Yeah, government declare basically war. Yeah man, and citizens. Yeah man, shoot first, ask question after. Eyewitness testimony. Yeah man, can't tell what Buster man did that weird when the man say these things. Yes man, for real. Yeah man, him say what? The jail can't hold. Yeah man, the cemetery must hold him. Yeah, and you find that, yeah, definitely that's why I'm say, yeah, let me do something on this day. Yeah, the actual date. Yeah, cause the thing about, you know, when you follow, yeah, the Easter change, you know what I mean? Yeah, so the crucifixion and them thing there is not on a date, it's not on a certain date, it change. You understand me? Yeah. Cause it a follow, yeah, movements within the universe, which is where the whole history, well, some would say, and the evidence is showing that, yeah, the whole history of the celebration comes from earlier periods in history, you know what I mean? Yeah, from earlier cultures. Yeah, but bless up to those ones, yeah man, celebrate, yeah man. Rebirth, yeah, springtime, yeah man. Resurrection, same way too, you understand me? Yeah, and I do the necessary things, yeah, because it's a time where, yeah, the entire universe, which the human being, yeah, being part of the universe, being a universe in themselves, yeah, do some cleansing, you know them way there? Yeah. So nothing wrong with that, you know what I mean? Yeah, but you can't forget about Coral Gardens. Yeah. I think there's probably like 3 or 4 or so couple living survivors right now. Yeah, they don't get no update to find out what's going on with, yeah, the money that's supposed to be paid to them, reparations. Basically, yeah man, recommended by the Public Defender's Office. This is from about 2018, 2019. Yeah, money supposed to be put in a trust fund. Don't know if, yeah, the money they reach in a trust fund yet. And what's going on. Yeah, for all the lives them destroy. Yeah, and from them time them I use ganja. Them I say, yeah, quick them can charge you for ganja. Quick. Yeah, in the April month, 420 coming up on us for real. Positive vibration, may I tell you. It's like 420, yeah. At the Rasta month. Yeah, April of the Rasta month. Yeah, man, you have 420 in here. Coral Gardens. You have the 21st, Haile Selassie visit to Jamaica. Yes, man. Whole heap of things to commemorate. Yeah, Earth Day. Yeah, for real. So, yeah. What I'm going to do is play a little bit about, yeah, man, this Coral Gardens. Yeah, incidents, atrocity, massacre. Some of the different names used, you know what I mean? Yeah, that was April 11, 1963. Yeah, man. 3 years later, yeah, man, when Rastafari himself, Haile Selassie, come to Jamaica, some of the same ones that smile up in his face. Yeah, man, just like you see on the screen there, yeah. Yeah, right now, yeah, politicians promising. Yeah, man, see them a hug up Rasta. Yeah, but them time I may tell you, yeah, man. The so-called forces were supposed to protect the citizens of Jamaica. Yeah, man, them lead the way. Sanctioned by the then leader, Prime Minister Alexander Bustamante, now hero, national hero of Jamaica. Yeah, man, serious business. Yeah, and they managed to vibe up the citizens them too. Tell them say this them for do, say them rope up Rasta over something that more than likely, well, I'm not gonna say more than likely, yeah. The brethren that did it did not necessarily identify as Rasta. So it's kind of like a scapegoating thing you see happen there, yeah. Yeah, they basically scapegoat Rasta. Yeah, but they think deeper than that. Yeah, man, it's the same thing about land reformation, you know? Yeah, no land reform. Yeah, not only in Jamaica, in the islands you find it, same way in Africa. Yeah, them say you get your freedom. But you don't get nothing with it. Yeah, and when you get something, yeah, then can come and take it and say, no, this wasn't yours. You understand me? When them have them investors and they want to privatize your country, when them want to sell out, yeah, man, that's true, man. This is what them do, man. This is what them do. For real, man. Yeah, if you come in, like up the thing, just give me a like if you're following. Yeah, man. I can drop a comment, same way. Yeah, Positive Vibrations Radio, Positive Vibrations Radio, Positive Vibrations Radio. Check out the link right there. Yeah, man, click on it, man. Check out the radio station 24/7. Music and info, you know them way? Yeah, man. Grassroots radio station, yes indeed, yes indeed. Yeah, as we say, yeah. All the Carol Gardens meds, yeah, for the ones who pass away, yes, man. Pour that libation for the ancestors, you know them way there? Yeah, and some people also think, say, yeah, it was just 3 days. Yeah, but it wasn't a 3-day thing. It was more like 3 months. Even though it was continuous from long time. You know what I mean? Is that what spill over right there? But at the same time, yeah, it wasn't just them 3 days, and it extend a greater region, not only St. James. You understand? But most of Western Jamaica. Yeah, and you had isolated incidents. Other parts of Jamaica, same way. Yeah, man, so it's a lot was affected by this. Yeah, and just like them always use herb, marijuana, ganja, cannabis to arrest people, destroy people's life. Right now, people sit down in a jail. We're probably a burn all 30, 40 years if them get some hard time. Yeah, seriously. And the same people who send them to jail now, they making the money off it. Yeah, man, so this 420, may I say, globally. Yeah, man, we are called for what? Yeah, man, expungement of everybody record, freedom for everybody behind the bars for ganja, marijuana, what you want to call it. Expungement of all records. You understand me? Exoneration and all these things, everything, clear up, and reparations. Yeah, problem I got too far, the reparations still, but yeah. All them things there. Yeah, it's necessary, you know what I mean? Definitely it's necessary. Yeah, man, it's necessary. So, yeah, man, I play this. I play 2 clip, you know. Some information, real quick. I can say, yeah, quick vibes, you know. Yeah, man, quick libations, man. Definitely. Positive vibrations is the station.
You're in tune to Positive Vibrations Radio. Positive
That rocks
Vibrations
the
with AZ.
nation.
Positive Vibrations Radio on all streaming platforms.
It now ring out, it a ring out.
This hour that they call Holy Thursday, it was that time I reached Barnet, 14 Barnet Street. When I reached there, Bustamante start to gather soldiers and police in abundant.
The Coral Gardens Incident, also known as the Coral Gardens Atrocities, the Coral Gardens Massacre, the Coral Gardens Riot, and Bad Friday refers to a series of events that occurred in Jamaica from April 11th to 13th, 1963. Following a violent altercation at a gas station in Montego Bay, Jamaican police and military forces detained Rastafarians throughout Jamaica, killing and torturing many. Exact numbers are not available, but estimates place the number of detained individuals as high as 150. In April 2017, following a legal investigation, the government of Jamaica issued an official apology and condemned its own actions in the incident. It also established a trust fund to aid survivors harmed in the incident. The years prior to the Coral Gardens incident saw the building of tensions between the Rastafari community and the British colonial government in Jamaica. In 1958, British police engaged in several arrests and evictions of Rastafarians, often bringing to bear charges for the possession of cannabis, which is used as a Rastafari sacrament. Several of these incidents resulted in police killings of Rastafarians, and some of those arrested were reportedly never seen again. Due to alleged violence on the part of the Rastafari and public discourse which emphasized antisocial aspects of Rastafari, public opinion in Jamaica largely sided with the police against the Rastafarians. In 1959, a confrontation between a Rastafari security guard and a policeman at Coronation Market resulted in the police beating the security guard, which prompted a violent response from nearby shop owners. The police brought reinforcements, arresting 57 Rastas and brutally beating and forcibly shaving the dreadlocks off of some of them. A police car and fire truck were also set on fire during this incident. Later that year, Reverend Claudius Henry was accused of plotting a revolution and communicating with Fidel Castro. In 1960, Henry's son Reynold was arrested on the grounds of plotting a revolt, and following a declaration of a state of emergency. Reynold Henry and his co-conspirators were executed. Following these events, the government began to arbitrarily arrest members of the Rastafari community, under the justification that Rastafarians were involved in orchestrating a communist revolution. In 1962, Jamaica was granted independence, but anti-Rastafari sentiment continued to be prevalent in the government and police forces, which increasingly viewed the Rastafari as a security threat. In police training schools, officers would often train using images of Rastafari as target practice. This sentiment was echoed in general society as well, with Rastafari often being beaten by civilians, forcing Rastafarians to avoid public spaces. The Coral Gardens property and Rudolph Franklin. Coral Gardens was apparently a part of a larger property, the Rose Hall Estate, which includes the Rose Hall Mansion. This property was the site of both small-scale farming by Rastafarians, as well as the ambitions of landlords and government officials who hoped to convert the area into a tourist destination. The government and landlords saw the Rastafarians as an obstacle to their goal of repurposing the property for tourism, and frequently sent police to evict the Rastafarians. In one such incident in 1961, police attacked Rudolph Franklin, shooting him 6 times in the stomach and leaving him for dead. Franklin received surgery in a hospital to repair his stomach, but was reportedly told by a doctor that once the plastic rotted, his wounds would reopen and he would die. Following his surgery, Franklin was immediately arrested on the grounds of cannabis possession and sentenced to 6 months in prison. After his release from prison, Franklin reportedly swore to take revenge against the overseer who had attempted to evict him, Edward Fowler. Accounts differ as to the specifics of what happened on April 11th. According to police reports, a group of all-age Rastafarians armed with spears, hatchets, and machetes set fire to a gas station as part of an attempted robbery. A skirmish resulted between men and police who arrived at the gas station, resulting in the deaths of 3 of the men, 2 policemen, and 3 civilians also on the scene. A separate account, published in Public Opinion and supported by relatives of Rudolph Franklin, as well as Syracuse professor Horace Campbell, asserts that the violence at the gas station was the result of previous conflicts between Franklin and other Rastafarians in the area on one hand, and the police and property owners on the other. Following the skirmish at the gas station, a police manhunt tracked down and killed the other man who had allegedly been present at the skirmish. Jamaican newspapers such as the Daily Gleaner published many articles demonizing the Rastafari and demanding armed intervention by the state. Media also originally described the events at Coral Gardens as an uprising, and were later forced to retract their characterization of the event by the Labour Party-led government. On April 12, Good Friday, Prime Minister Alexander Bustamante gave an order to bring in all Rastas, dead or alive. Police and military forces entered working-class neighborhoods and Rastafari encampments to detain Rastafarians, and forcibly cut the dreadlocks of those who were detained. Many Rastafarians were tortured and killed, and the exact tally is unknown. One estimate suggests that as many as 150 individuals were detained over the following day. Following the events of April 11th to 13th, 2 narratives of the incident emerged. One view held that the events of the Good Friday weekend constituted an unlawful uprising by the Rastafarians. This view was supported by contemporary media reports of the events and the statements of government officials at the time. Meanwhile, the Rastafarian community in Jamaica held that the actions of Rudolph Franklin and his compatriots were a justified reaction to decades of persecution by the government and perceived the mass arrests that followed as an abuse of state powers, a view that has been reflected by more recent academic scholarship. The event has been commemorated yearly by the Rastafarian community in Jamaica. In 2011, a documentary film about the incident was released, titled Bad Friday, Rastafari After Coral Gardens. In 2015, Public Defender Arlene Harrison Henry submitted a report to the Parliament of Jamaica detailing an investigation of the Coral Gardens incident, and recommending that the government provide financial reparations for the injuries, abuses and deaths caused by its actions against the Rastafarian community. In April 2017, the government of Jamaica issued a formal apology for the incident, taking responsibility without equivocation and stating that the incident should never have happened. The government has established a trust fund of 10 million Jamaican dollars, $78,000 for survivors as reparations for the incident. The government also promised to recognize Pinnacle, St. Catherine Parish, a site with historical relevance to the Rastafarian community, as a protected site under the Jamaica National Heritage Trust.
Yeah man, yes indeed. Yeah, just a little bit of information. Yeah, for those who may not have known much about it. Yeah, as I said, there's a documentary out there. Yeah man, nice documentary. Bad Friday, look it up and check it out, man. Yeah, so when people worldwide are jump up and down to reggae music, yeah, and Rasta culture, yeah man, and them put on the fake Rasta hat them. Make them know, so yeah, enough tribulation Rasta go through, holy. Yeah man, Rasta people, Rasta man especially. Yeah man, the black heart man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, and the public defender, yeah, recommended for lands to lands. Me know hear nothing about the lands. Yes, a Rasta can farm. A Rasta can be part of this growing cannabis industry, even though Jamaica make it run left way. To the point where what? Yeah, them are import strain. What them I say them not have? Them are import from Canada. Yeah. When the poor people at Jamaica, yeah, say, oh, this will run, you know. As a matter of fact, Leonard Howell are one of the first man. We plant the thing as a cash crop. Yeah. And him don't have a market because him have investors from the Indian side and from the Chinese side. Both of them, they use it. Always use it in Jamaica. Yeah. Without punishment. Yeah, one for rituals and one for medicine. Yeah, so when Leonard Howell decided to plant that as a cash crop, yeah, him have investors that run him down. You the whole vibes with Bustamante and them, as we say, yeah, Rudolph never necessarily identify as Rasta. He just use it as a chance to get out Rasta. You understand me? Yeah, big up to Rudolph and him family still, you know what I mean? Yeah, but him, because them say he was a blessed individual, you know what I mean? That's why them probably would have just say Rasta to and yeah, and they have beard. As if you watch a documentary, you see them say, yeah, as long as you have beard and them thing there, yeah, right away, you're gone. Man, I say, even if you look like you just get a fresh shave, them will watch the barber shop. If you see who are going there. Nonsense. Yeah, man, nonsense. Yes, man, April 11th was the actual date, though. The actual date. Yeah, as we said before, yeah, Good Friday change, you know. Good Friday change with the year, and because it's what, when I'm saying something with the moon, the first full moon after the spring equinox, right? So that's why you say sometimes Easter in April and sometimes Easter in March. Yeah, Easter can all kind of different times. So at different time, Jesus the dead and buried the 3 day. But we know that this April 11th, even though most of them always say Good Friday, Bad Friday, and yeah. Yes, man. Yes, indeed. So as I was saying, yeah, the whole vibes with Bustamante even and Rasta coming from Leonard Howell from them times, from ones like Leonard Howell, even from Marcus Garvey. Yeah, with him cousin. Yeah, when I'm saying cousin, and well, I don't know if it's rumors or, yeah, but word has it that, yeah, his cousin Norman Manley, first premier of Jamaica, and Marcus Garvey almost came to fist fight in a Jamaica parliament. Or yeah, them a fight Garvey and them a fight, yeah, return residents will return with some knowledge or money or prestige. Yeah, cause enough black people used to go off even pan ship, go work pan ship and these things. Yeah. Leonard Howell, all of them. Marcus Garvey board ship, go to them place at them time there. Yeah. Ship was active. You know what I mean? Them a build Panama Canal and these things, you know what I mean? Yeah, so these return residents now have a little food or them have a little prestige or a little influence. Yeah, black people are come back, you know what I mean? Once again, another emerging middle class. Yeah, like the middle class, the emerging middle class what them destroy in Paul Bogle time. Yeah, in eastern Jamaica, St. Thomas side, yeah. Yeah. That would be what? In the 1860s. You understand me? Now 1930s again. Seeing an influx again. Coming out of the 20s, Renaissance period. Them call it Harlem Renaissance, but yeah, it was the entire Americas, the entire world even. Yeah. Because Marcus Garvey managed to gather how much people them say worldwide. 400 million or how much? Without internet. Garvey was the man without phone, I think too. Word of mouth and advertising and create them own media, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yes, man, so we give thanks to these times, you know what I mean? That we can create our own media. Yeah, man, disseminate own knowledge, own rhetoric, you know what I mean? Yes, people, so them put it big up there, man. Yeah, never want, yeah, I blot out some of the words still. Because you know the YouTube thing, yeah. Yeah, man, 8. Them said dash way after attack on gas station. 2 policemen, 3 Rasta, them are blame for it, see there? Hear them now, 2 cultists held. See how them behave? Yeah, politicians, so now hug up Rasta now with Haile Selassie. Pitch up on it. Yeah, but yeah, we need what we deserve, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, for the great influence and the great wealth what Rastafari bring to the culture. You understand me? Yeah, man. Yeah, so I'll play the next piece of clip, yeah? Yeah, clip out there for a while, but trust me, we know enough people probably never heard it, but eyewitness testimony, you understand me? Yeah, man.
That they call Holy Thursday. It was that time I reached Barnet, 14 Barnet Street. When I reached there, Bustamante start to gather soldiers and police in abundance to search for Rasta. When I reached the station, I see a bulk of people. Rasta and who is not Rasta is there. Beating is going on from all angles. They have a long hose that they turn on, using to water the place there. So it have a piece of iron down here, and it have a piece up here where it's screw on the pipe. So them turn on the pipe now, and the water running through the hose. And them put us down to kneel down in a gutter way and start to beat.
With the hose?
Yes, with the hose and big stick and all different type of lick.
So they turn on, what are they doing with the water?
When them lick you and the blood start flow, them turn on the water and wash with the blood.
What a wicked act.
At that time now, Bustamante never come down. Thursday now, Friday morning, which is the time of crucifixion, Bustamante come down.
The Good Friday for them and the Bad Friday.
Yes, and the Bad Friday for her. Yeah. Bustamante come down now with a battalion of police. More than soldier. And them start to beat. And them have a
beating in front of Busta now?
Right in front.
The Prime Minister witnessing the beating?
Right in front of Bustamante.
Who they beating?
Please?
Just everybody that get beaten?
Everybody who is inside getting beaten. You have 9 cells round by 14 Barnet Street. And from the first one to the 9th, it's packed with people. And people still coming in. So as you come in, you start to get beaten from both sides. Soldier here, police here. Who no butt you, box you. Who no kick you. Them do every type of thing to us at that time. Bustamante was there. And he said to them, say, beat them and let them say Rastafari and Babylon stand. And if I don't kill out Rasta out of Jamaica, God will blind me.
So you heard when Buster said
I heard that with my ears, Sister Angela.
Bongo Frank, you heard that with your
I
ears?
heard that with my
I ask you this,
ears.
Bongo Frank, because we hear this all the while.
I-
And at first, we are talking to somebody who actually hear it with them.
I
own
heard
ears.
that with my ears.
Yes.
Empress Angela.
Tell us what I'm saying again.
Bustamante-
Tell us what the Prime Minister said.
Bustamante is the Prime Minister. He has on a cream serge pants, a striped blue shirt with white background. He has on a black water boot, and the bottom of it red. He had a 22 in his side. And him say to the police them, anyway you see one or two, bring them in, dead or alive. And what 14 Barnett Street cannot hold, Bogue will hold them.
And Borg is a cemetery.
Yes, ma'am. So, while we were there now, I witnessed in the cell that I was at number 1 cell. 35 person in one cell. You cannot lay down, you cannot sit up. You have to stand on one foot, and when that foot tired, you stand on the other one.
35 person.
35 person in one cell.
And that cell can hold about how much people?
You can hold more about 20 or... it's-
35. So you
and
have to
35
stand up
is in
one
the
foot at a time.
And
How long you stand up like that in the cell?
no, you can't stand up no long time, you know. So you have to stand on the foot and ease it, and stand on the foot and ease it. The man who sit down, if him get up, him can't go back at that space. The man who stand up, and if him try to get a seat, him can't find by the same space where part him come from. What's the man to take us out? And he tried to transfer us from 14 Barnett Street to Hanover, the barrack prison. I was there for 3 months without trial and beaten in every one of the stations that you go to. No mercy never sure to Rasta at that time. Bustamante look upon the people and say, Buster say, if him don't kill out the Rasta people and ganja out of Jamaica, God must blind him. So that time now, the massacre was too terrible to talk about. For there was no one who don't feel pain. If you have the smallest piece of beard, you're going to get a bean. And if you go into a barber shop and you are not a Rasta, you're going to a barber shop and come out and the policeman see you and say you just trim, you're going into jail. I'm saying you go and trim to hide yourself. So at that time, Empress Angela, we were, I can't tell you this time, for it hurt so much that I feel it in all my heart.
I see it on you, my brother.
I feel it
see
in
it on
all
you, my
my
father.
heart. This
I
time,
see it on you, my father.
it's a judgment upon the land.
Fireman.
God.
The big man, a ball man. Look here, man.
Rastafari. Blessed be the God of Jacob,
Oh.
who live forever and forever.
What a
Selassie, Jah Rastafari.
Big man, a break down and a cry upon the radio there. No, this is what going on here, son. No, this is
was
some serious
terrible,
thing. It's because
Empress. It
there has
was-
been no justice, you know.
It was
No
terrible.
acknowledgement of this atrocity against Rasta and a Bongo message. No acknowledgement. The Bongo Frank there from the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress, man, is an elder.
It was terrible,
Silas
Empress. Angela.
I have a ball there.
Not that
The man, them look at big
soul.
man, them in front of me and
Say
tear up my
mercy. There is no one say mercy. You have civilian who come in and help the
big man, them
police.
there wipe tears, you know, my sister and my brother. It's a serious thing.
You
It's a
have
serious thing.
civilian who come in and help the police to beat us. Bustamante stand up and he has a canteen behind the station. And there, some bottle that they are drinking out of Empress Angela, I don't know what them getting out. I don't know where those type of bottle come from. And the largest bottle I ever see with it. I don't know what in them.
Yes.
For you cannot use a puller and pull the cork. You have to use the cork screw to take the cork out of it. And so them go in and drink. The more them drunk, the more them beat Rasta. The more them drink, the more. And Bustamante was there. And he never say, have mercy upon one.
It knows it, yeah. Yes. Who feels
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, man. Positive Vibrations Radio. For real. Pour a little libations there, you know what I mean? Yes, man. Important to recall, yeah, man, and remember. Yes, 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 yes. And document. Yeah, man. Nice watch the movie. The entire movie out there. Yeah, man. Check it out. Check it out. Check, talkaphone, yeah. Yeah, it's Positive Vibration. Yes, do remember, yeah, man. Hit the link down in the comment section there. Yeah, check out the radio station. Yes, indeed. Yeah, as you watch this, yeah, whenever you watch it, you know what I mean? Blessed moment to you, yeah. Yeah, whenever you listen to this, like it and share it, you know what I mean? Yeah, and subscribe, yeah. Yes, man, so an example of government badness. You see how long them a create them badness, yeah. Yeah, man, I walk with them thing pan him waist. And I brandish it too and I show, say, oh, get rid of them rasta, yeah. Yeah, our major blind me. What a judgment, eh? Yeah, that means I'm seriously want to get rid of. Yeah, if him take it that far, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, I was just saying, yeah, the April month you're busy, so yeah, well, get active in the April month, yeah. Yeah, the 21st, of course, yeah, Haile Selassie the first visit to Jamaica, first and only Kings, yeah, and see him Busta Man team there, they skin him teeth too. Yeah, Donald Sangster, all of them. Yeah, man. Knowing to them now one rasta around there. Yeah, them just a look for what Haile Selassie bring for them, yeah? What them can thief up. Yeah. Yeah, just like how them thief up the money they were supposed to build the university, yeah. And drop it down in a Payne Avenue, in a Payne land. Yeah. Not even sure what kind of school it was at first. Yeah. Then it must have turned secondary, then high school. Yeah, it was supposed to be a more university type. Them thief up all of the money. A gold bullion them get, as a matter of fact. Gold bullions. Yeah, man. See them all go up Rasta there and Haile Selassie. For real. And Rasta, yeah. The survivors. Yeah, man. Can't get nothing. Yeah, it's a serious thing. Yeah, the whole world profit right now. The whole world profit, yeah, off marijuana. Whole world profit off of ganja. Yeah, and the ones who declared it even religiously. For years, for decades, centuries. Yeah, get pushed out of it, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, but a new day is dawning, yeah. And that's why it's important for network. Yeah, man, to network. Network to get your net worth. Yeah, and to elevate, you know what I mean? Our net worth. Yeah. The African people, yeah, at the bottom of the pyramid all over. Yeah, wherever you go, you know what I mean? Definitely. Yeah, man, so do remember, yeah, man, what do you think about the whole incidents? Yeah. Did you hear about it before? Yeah. Put it down in the comment section, you know, like, share. Yeah, and all that good stuff. Yeah, we're not going to prolong it. Yeah. Definitely positive. Stay positive. Yeah, man, positive vibrations. Rolling nations. Yes, I.